This is for Dwight Pettit, J. Wendell Gordon, Malcolm Ruff, Marilyn Mosby, Ivan Bates, J.B., Todd Yering, Todd Oppenheimer. We talking about racism in the courts. We talking about black justice and white justice. We're talking about Keith Davis. Well, I've been talking about the racism in the courts and everything since 2006. I've been putting the courts on trial since 2006. All right. That's what this whole thing was about. This ain't just Keith Davis. This is thousands and thousands of black people being locked up illegally behind the illegal war on drugs, behind the racism in the courts. You feel me? I gave this information over to Marilyn Mosby. I gave it to Bernstein and Schellenberger because I wanted to end the war on drugs. We can't talk about having a ceasefire and not address the war on drugs. All right. Now, Ivan Bates, Warren Brown, Dwight Pettit, I gave y'all this information long time ago. Nobody wanted to take the case. You said you couldn't take the case. This case that I got is going to expose the corruption and the racism in the courts. It's going to name the politicians and everybody that's involved. This movie was about Governor O'Malley and his machine and the lawyers that get paid to lock black Baltimore up. This movie was about your prison industry. You feel me? It is about your prison. It's about racism. You feel me? And that's President Obama asking for the investigation. All right? That's the inmates. It shows the role that the ACLU plays in this too. All right? You go to the Creative Alliance, the Big Show. You can see my toilet at the Big Show. You can see my art exhibit at the Big Show. We talk about racism at the Big Show. Art and activism. It's been 13 years and now I got an insurance claim. All right? I got an insurance claim and they said that I need a lawyer. I got 60 days to get a lawyer. I got 60 days to get a lawyer. All right. And that case is going to be about this. Because I was insured when I went to Illinois. I was insured for $1 million. I had a $250,000 life insurance policy with Prudential. Because I knew that the chance of me coming back dead was a possibility. So I hedged my bet. This is the agreement between Michael Elport and Dwayne G. Davis. We are working together to expose a racially oppressive judicial system. Yeah, you read that. I gave this to Ivan Bates. I gave it to Warren Brown. I gave it to Dwight Pettit. I gave it to them long time ago, and nobody wanted to take the case. Nobody want to address racism in the courts. Nobody want to address the courts and the criminality and the corruption in the courts. Because everybody eating off that plate. I was suing y'all and coming after y'all's money. Because that's the only thing that white America respects is the money. See how long I've been doing this? Where was y'all in 1986? Where was y'all in 2006? Where was y'all in 2011? Because I've been fighting this fight since 1986. You feel me? I've been fighting this fight since 1986. You feel me? Public accommodations, access in the court. We talking about a ceasefire to stop killing our kids, man. We ain't supposed to bury our kids. Our kids supposed to bury us. That's what made me do this movie. These are the supporters of Shorty. All right? These are the supporters of Shorty. That's the Department of Justice. Because like I said, movie was about racism in the courts. It's about how the lawyers get paid. Unjustly enrichment. And it shows your representatives, Mikulski. All right? Shows your representatives. You want us to be mad at Donald Trump and call him a racist. Well, he is a racist. That's Donald Trump. We can squeeze the racism out of Donald Trump. But the thing that messes with the black community is black on black racism. It's the racism that exists in the black faces in the Democratic Party. And we're going to address racism in the Democratic Party. Congressman Cummings got a whistleblower's application. Had a whistleblower's application since 2008, and he ain't did nothing. Congressman Cummings left me in jail in Illinois and left me in jail in Maryland. Because they get paid off this prison industry. When y'all seen the movie The 13th Amendment, Alec the Corporation, let's start following the money. I told you about Pew. McFadden got jammed up. All of O'Malley's machine mates is getting jammed up because O'Malley got a replenish his cohorts. Now, anything I say, dog, it's on court record. And anything I say on film, I say to your face. I got film where I chased Congressman Cummings out of different various places. Congressman Cummings has a whistleblower's application sitting on his desk right now. I'm going to send that whistleblower's application to Donald Trump. I'm going to send it to Donald Trump, and we're going to talk about racism. Since Cummings want to call him a racist, we're going to talk about black on black racism. We're going to squeeze Trump, and I'm going to squeeze Cummings, and I'm going to give Trump everything that I gave Cummings. I'm going to send Donald Trump this board. I'm going to send Donald Trump this board for prison reform. They talk about Kardashian? No, we're going to talk about prison reform. I was making a movie, it's called Racism, trying to release by December, my 50th birthday. It's my 60th birthday. The movie was about racism, and these are the people that knew about it. So I'm showing the role that the media plays in misinformation. I'm going to court, and I'm going to file this lawsuit. This lawsuit is going to be for Martin Luther King told y'all in letters from Birmingham jail, you wrote a check with insufficient funds. Well, y'all wrote a check that y'all ass can't cash. Because y'all charged me with terrorism on 3 different occasions in 2 different states. You took my property. You destroyed evidence. Dude, I'm getting ready to file a $130 million lawsuit against you. I'm coming after your money because that's the only thing that white America respects. You take your money from you, then you pay attention. You unjustly enriched yourself off of black people in America. Slavery reinvented under the 13th Amendment. So we're going to talk about the 13th Amendment. I'm going to give you the Constitution. So Ivan Bates, you seen my thing at the big show. Tell the people why you wouldn't represent me. Malcolm Ruff, tell the people why you wouldn't represent me. Dwight, Pettit, tell the people why you didn't represent me. Warren Brown, tell the people why you wouldn't represent me. Yeah. It's about racism in the courts. All right? And everything I got is documented since 2009. Mr. Humphreys and Mr. McGee, parole and probation. You kidnapped me from my home. So welcome to the big show. We're going to tell some big truth.